Moving on to our next topic, a bulb which is connected to an electric cell. Now we will study about how a bulb is connected to an electric cell and how it glows, on what conditions. So about those conditions we are going to study in this topic. So yes, for this thing to perform we have activity number 2, and in this activity we have to take 4 lengths of electric wire with differently colored plastic covering. 4 lengths के हमने wire लिए हैं जिनकी covering different रहेगी, and in that 4 wires we have to remove little of plastic covering from each length of wire at the ends. Means if we have this 4 lengths of wire, for example, yes, here we have 4 lengths of wire. I will write down 4 lengths of wire. Lengths of wire with different colors. Means these 4 wires have a different colored covering, and now we have to remove a little plastic covering from each end. इन सभी वायर्स के हर एंड से हमें थोड़ी जो प्लास्टिक कवरिंग है that we have to remove. I think you might have seen an electric wire. I will show it in the picture also. But here we will remove the plastic from the ends of each wire so that the metal should get exposed here like this. So the brush-like structure that I am drawing at the ends is the metal or the metallic wires which are exposed after removing a little plastic from each ends. Yes? So yes, metal wires will be exposed like here. So these that I have drawn are the metal wires. Metal wires are exposed. Yes? Now, after removing the plastics, we have to fix the exposed parts of 2 wires to the cell and another one to the bulb. So we have these 4 lengths of wire. Here we will use 2 wires to connect and connect it with the electric cell and another 2 wires with the bulb. So yes, here's the picture. In this picture we see that the 2 wires we have connected with the cell, as you can see in this picture, and we said that another 2 wire we are going to connect with the bulb. So this is the arrangement. Here you see 4 lengths of wire we had, and in this picture also you can see 4 lengths of wire with their metal part exposed. Here you can see, yes, this one where I am pointing. So this is the metal exposed after removing a little amount of plastic from each end of the wire. So now we have connected 2 wires from the cell in this picture and 2 from the bulb. Now what we have to do? Use tape used by electricians to stick the wires of the bulb. Means हमें वो टेप लगाना है जो electricians use करते हैं if we are sticking the wires together, right? If you are joining them together or while we are sticking it with these cells or the bulb, yeah? Also you can use rubber bands or tape to fix the wires to the cell, and we can use rubber bands also, tape also to fix these wires with the cell. Now this is very important and taken care of. Connect the wires fixed to the bulb with those attached to the cell in 6 different ways. Means the previous arrangement that we have seen in the picture, those 4 wires we have to connect but in 6 different ways. Why in 6 different ways? Just to see that in which arrangement the bulb glows and in which arrangement it does not. So that we have to observe. Now we have 6 different type of arrangement of the cells attached with the bulb. So now look carefully at the first picture. This is the first picture. Now in the first arrangement you can see that it is the direct connection which is given and the cell is directly connected to the bulb, and you see that the bulb is glowing in the first picture. Now look at the second picture. Do you see that connection is complete between the wire which are attached to each other? Is their connection complete? क्या आपको complete connection नजर आ रहा है that there is no gap in between? No. In the second picture we see that there is a small gap on this side. Yeah, where I'm pointing the finger on the upper side of the wires. Yeah. And look at the third picture. Here you find a gap here. Okay. So now we see that the wires are not completely attached in these 2 pictures, in the second one and in the third one. Now look at the fourth picture. Here you see that the 2 wires are connected at the base of the cell and the upper wire is open. It is not connected with any other wire. Yeah. And in the fifth picture, fifth picture, we see that again the upper two wires are connected at the top of the cell and the lower one is now open. It is not connected with any other part or any other wire of the bulb. Now, in the last picture, you see that there is a crisscross arrangement of wires, but there is no gap here. The wires are connected. Here the bulb will glow. Here the bulb will glow. It will glow. Yeah? Now, what we have to do is, for each arrangement, see whether the bulb glows or not. Now, among these arrangements, we have to see or observe that in which cases the bulb glows. So, we see in these 6 arrangements that the bulb is only glowing in the arrangements where there is a complete circuit, completely attached wires with each other, means without any gaps. जिन arrangements में आपको gaps नजर आ रहे हैं, वो bulb glow नहीं करेंगे. Instead, जिनके आपको connections complete नजर आते हैं, only those bulb will glow here. So, doing all those 6 arrangements, carefully look at the arrangement in which the bulb glows. So, we have seen that in the first one the bulb was glowing and in the last one the bulb was glowing. So, the arrangement of first and the last one was showing that the bulb glows. Arrangement of first and the last one was showing that the bulb glows. Yeah, because here we have seen that the circuit was complete. Circuit means all the wires were attached with each other and there were no gap in between. Yeah. Now, can you find the reason for the difference? So, as we are discussing, there was a difference of wires being not connected to each other. So, only those arrangements showed you the result that were connected completely. So, now we know the difference, as I have written here also. Now, try moving tip of a pencil in all the arrangements from one terminal of the cell to bulb and from bulb to another terminal of the cell. What they are saying us to do is, like here is a cell. Yes, and this is a tip of a cell. And we have a bulb here, which we saw in the picture. And here is a filament. And there were 2 wires coming from here and 2 wires coming from here. Yes, so this was the cell and this was the bulb. Now they are telling us कि in each arrangement, try moving your pencil. Pencil हमें move करना है to trace the path of the wires that are attached. For example, I am holding a pencil and if these wires are connected with each other like this, let me connect these wires like this. And they are telling me to move the pencil over the arrangement that is shown here. So here I have started moving my pencil from here and going till the bulb and attached. I have started coming from the base and then again I am coming till the base of the cell. So here I am seeing that one circle is being completed. One pathway is being completed without any breakage. यहाँ कोई breakage नजर नहीं आ रही है. So I am able to move my pencil very easily. But let's suppose that there is a gap in between. So I am drawing another picture with a gap. So here is a cell. Sorry, I have drawn a very small cell and a bulb I am drawing here. Yeah, with a filament. And I have drawn 2 wires coming from it. But as we see that the lower part is attached, the 2 wires are attached at the lower part, but the upper one are not attached. Now in this case, when I'm trying to draw the pencil, trace it with the pencil. So I'm starting from here and I'm tracing like this. But what do I see? That I have to stop here because I cannot go any further because there is a gap in between. So again, I have to start from here. Yes. And then I'm going, and now I'm going continuously till here. But क्या ये पूरा पाथवे कंप्लीट हो रहा है? Am I able to complete this pathway? No. Why? Because there is a gap in between. Here is a gap. And in this case, there were no gap. No gap. Yes? So, if the bulb is glowing, तो बल्ब के ग्लो होने के लिए क्या हमें चाहिए होता है? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. To electricity to pass in a particular direction, we need all the pathway to be complete. Yeah? सारे pathway हमारे complete होने चाहिए, तभी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास होगी. That way only the bulb will glow. But in certain cases where bulb is not glowing because of there is a gap, और यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की ब्रेकेज लग गई है. In this particular section, the electricity cannot pass, or in all the arrangement that you have seen in the previous diagrams, जिसमें wires complete नहीं थे, उनके जो series थी वो complete नहीं थी, तो वहां पे electricity pass कैसे करेगी? It is not possible for the electricity to pass in those particular areas or those particular direction. For those reasons only, first और last one जिसमें आपने complete देखा है arrangement, सिर्फ उसी में bulb glow किया है, and वही चीज आपको दिखाएगी that yes, the electricity is being passed to the bulb. Yes? So, what is the difference? We all know what is the difference, that there shouldn't be any gap in the wires that are attached in the arrangement. Yes? The wires arrangement or the arrangement of the circuit should be complete. So, let's study more about it.